What's up, family? Man, back with another one. You know what I mean? Back with another one. Man, you know what? There's a lot of talk about chosen ones. There's a lot of talk about, man, who we are, why we're here, and all that other stuff. Man, family, you know what? There's a price. You know, there's a price that we have to pay to reach your full potential. You know what I mean? There's a price you're going to have to pay. And it's a trip because we often hear, and, you know, you look at the music industry and you always hear these people talking about, man, these people had to sell their souls. You know what I mean? These people had to sell their souls to get where they're at. These people had to sell their souls to the devil. These people had to sell their souls to the industry and to the Illuminati and to all this other bullshit in order to get to where they're at. You know what I mean? They had to give up something. They had to pay a price. You know, to become that successful in that industry, to become that successful in the movie industry, in the rap game, in R&B, and any of those other industries. You know what I mean? They have to pay a price. You know, you hear it all the time. But what we don't talk about is, okay, well, and so often those of us that aren't in that industry, we look at those people like, man, they're sellouts. You know, we look at those people and like, man, they're sorry, they're weak, they're lame. You know what I mean? Look what they have to give up in order to get to where they're going and blah, 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 blah. And we have this self-righteous mentality. We have this arrogant, narcissistic, you know, judgmental nature about ourselves. You know what I mean? Stay with me, we're going somewhere. And what we don't understand that God had to show me is like Elijah, you're going to have to pay a price. Elijah, you're going to have to sell out. And what am I saying? What do I mean by selling out? Man, you're going to have to pay a price. And it's going to be a hard price. It's going to have to be a heavy price. In order for you to reach your full potential, in order for you to reach and do all that you came here to do, you're going to have to pay a price. And the truth is, the great majority of us, we don't want to pay the price. The great majority of us, we too weak in the mind to pay that price. What am I saying? We're too emotionally fucked up in the head to pay the price in order for us to reach our full potential. Why? Because we're so fixated on trying to be accepted by everybody else. We're so fixated on wanting to be loved and adored by everybody else that God has said, hold up, time out, time out, time out, time out. You want the adoration of man more than you want my appreciation. You want to be looked at by man as, man, you've arrived, whoop de whoop de whoop, and you've done this, and whoop de whoop de. You know what I mean? We look at people in the industry, and we look at all these other people like, man, I want to be up there, and I want people to think of me like this, and I want da-da-da, and I want da-da-da, and we want all this stupid, superficial shit. And what God has said, no, motherfucker, you didn't come here for that. You came here to reach your full potential. You came here to turn your back on that bullshit. You came here to reach your full potential. In order for you to reach your full potential, you got to die to yourself. In order for you to reach your full potential, you got to die to your fucking ego. You got to die to that fucking slave master. We don't want to do that shit because we're so stuck in the matrix. We're so stuck on wanting to be accepted and wanting to be loved. And God has said, no, you came here to die. You came here to walk a lonely fucking life. You came here to walk this lonely journey. I see the co-bullet part about self-development is, man, it's a lonely journey. And what I mean is a lonely journey. Man, it's a walk. You got to walk by your fucking self. Your mama can't go with you. Your daddy can't go with you. Your siblings can't go with you. Your wife can't go with you. Your boo, your king, whatever, can't go with you on this journey. It's something you got to do within yourself. It's something you got to do all by yourself. You might have other people that you see on the path, but it's a path you got to walk all by your motherfucking self. But we want everybody to walk with us. We want to be in a large group. We want to be in the in crowd. We want to be with everybody else. We don't want to be alone. Why? Because to be alone means that I'm not accepted. To be alone means that I'm being ostracized. To be alone means nobody's fucking with me. And God said, Elijah, what's more important to you? What's more important to you? Is you reaching your full potential the most important thing to you? Or are you so busy fixated on the praise of man? Are you so fixated on how many people are listening to you? How many people are going to listen to you? The conversations God had with me way before I started the YouTube page. You know, Elijah, Don't get stuck on the bullshit. Don't get stuck in people's lives. And what he was saying, don't get stuck in the glam and the fame of life. Don't get stuck in the bullshit. You didn't come here for that. You came here to deal with your fucking bullshit. You came here to heal some shit. And then you came here to be a beacon of hope and love. You can't be a beacon of hope and love and light being like everybody else. If you just like everybody else, then what separates you? Then what makes you a beacon of hope and love? You guys know I rock with a lot of crystals. And I've showed you guys this crystal many times. It's the amethyst heart. I'm all about love. You know what I mean? I'm all about love. You know what I mean? And that's all that matters in life. You know? And it's true because when there's love, when you love you heal you. I'm saying it again. When you really love you, you put in the work to heal you. When you really love you, you put in the work to resolve your fucking issues because you know those issues in that baggage ain't helping you be your best. They're stopping you from becoming your best version of you. So when you really love you, man, you don't give a damn about the bullshit. Man, what can I do to eliminate the drama? What can I do to eliminate the trauma? Why? Because I love me. I'm sick and tired of being negative. I'm sick and tired of being a pessimist. I'm sick and tired of being depressed. I'm sick and tired of being suicidal. I'm sick and tired of being a low-key fucking hater. I'm sick and tired of being angry and bitter and unforgiving and full of hostility. I'm sick and tired of just being overwhelmed. And when you love you, you put in the work to eliminate all of that negative frequency. Why? Because that negative frequency, man, don't fuck with the love frequency. And the love frequency don't really fuck with that negative frequency. They're polar opposites. And so if you love you, man, are you willing to put in the fucking work? If you love you, are you willing to walk this fucking lonely journey of going within yourself and discovering who you are and why you're here and dealing with all of your fucking baggage? Are you willing to say, man, I don't care who fuck with me. You know what I mean? Love fucks with me. I fuck with love. And that's all that matters. Because I'm on the frequency of love, man, everything's all good. Because I'm on the frequency of love, the right people will appear in my life. Because I'm on the frequency of love, the right people will show up at the right time to help me get further along on my journey. Whether that's them saying the right thing, whether that's them sowing into my life, whether them saying the right thing to them, whether that's them encouraging me, whether that's them inspiring me, whether that's them challenging my fucking thought process, and they're getting me out of this fucking matrix right here. I've grew up some, but now I'm stuck right here, and this person came along that said something that challenged my way of thinking, that challenged my way of believing, and so now, man, that opened my eyes. Now I can release that shit and move a little further along on my journey. Love. Love. It's all about love. It's all about love. Do you love you? Do you really love you? Are you really in love with yourself? It's a whole lot of motherfuckers, man, I'm in love with my boo. I'm in love with my queen. I'm in love with my king. But they ain't really in love with themselves. They don't even know how to love themselves. Man, we have to grow up. We have to grow up. See, I carry this amethyst heart with me all the time. Why? Because purple is the color of royalty. It's a reminder to me of who I am. So it don't matter how many people ain't fucking with me. It don't matter who ain't, vibing with me and all this other bullshit. It don't matter. This is a reminder to me of who I am. It's a reminder. So I have it in my pocket and I'll just pull it out, put my hands in my pocket and I'll touch it, I'll grab it and I'll have all these thoughts going through my head. And we all do. We'll get some thoughts going through our heads and damn, look at all these people unsubscribing. Damn, look at all these people not supporting you. Damn, look at all these people not doing what do. And damn, look at that. And we get stuck on that shit. And so every now and then we have to remember who the fuck we are. Why the fuck we came here. I didn't come here to have millions of subscribers. I didn't come here to have hundreds of thousands of subscribers and fan clubs. I didn't come here for the bullshit. I came here to speak the truth. I came here to be a beacon of hope and love. Whether people like it or not, it don't matter. I came here to be me. I came here to be a manifestation of God. I came here to be a manifestation of love. I am love. I am love. In every aspect of my life, I am love. Are you love? Are you inspiring and challenging and empowering others? Are you working on your issues? Are you resolving your issues? Are you growing on your spiritual journey? Are you more fixated with chasing money? Are you more fixated with how many people follow you on social media? Are you more fixated with how much money you have in your bank account? We have to grow up. We have to grow up. Love. It's all about love. Not the stupid, superficial, petty-ass love we call when we want to be intimate with somebody. When we want to have sex with somebody. Oh, you fuck with me, so I fuck with you, so I love you because you fuck with me. You've always been down with me, so I fucks with you. I love you, bro. And there's a whole lot of us, we got this misconception of what love is. We've never really tapped into true unconditional love. We say unconditional, man, my boys, they've always been there for me. Always gonna be there for me. And that's true love. And man, to each their own. You know what I mean? That's the level where you're at. That's your emotional state of being. That's your understanding of love. And again, to each their own. But that's not unconditional love. That's not true, genuine love. Especially when these motherfuckers ain't pushing you to be the best you possible. People talking all this stupid shit and they encouraging you to do stupid ass shit. They rocking with you while you doing stupid ass shit. Or are you turning up and just wilding the fuck out and doing stupid shit? That's not them showing you love. That's not them showing you love. That's them enabling you to stay at the same fucking petty level you're at now. We have to grow up. We have to understand, man, am I representing love? Am I reflecting love? Am I a beacon of hope? Am I inspiring people? Whether you know it or not, man, you have to know, man. And again, get you an amethyst heart or whatever kind of heart you want. Get you a token of something to have in your pocket to remind you of who you are, of why you're here. So that when the wind comes blowing at you, when the storm rises up, man, you got something to hold on to. And you can remember who you are. And you don't get caught up in the storm. You don't get caught up in the craziness of life. Because you're grounded. You're rooted. Understand that this journey can be extremely lonely, extremely frustrating. And that's what Jesus was showing us when he needed his disciples the most. When he went to go pray the night before they came got him. Or the night that they came got him. And he asked his disciples, man, just pray just sit and watch. Keep a lookout. Pray for me. Pray with me. And every time he came back down to check on them, they were knocked the fuck out sleep. They were passed the fuck out. It was frustrating. It was lonely. He needed his boys. He needed that support. So he thought. He didn't need it. But we all go through that point. And that's what he was showing us. Man, you're going to go through that point where it seemed like, man, where's my people at? All the people that said that they'll ride and die with me. All the people that said they got my back. Man, I'm looking around. And when I need them the most, these motherfuckers are gone. Why? Because that's God pulling you away from everybody else. Why? To show you who you are. To show you the strength that you really have. To show you the power that you have. To show you how connected you really are. It's not about the praise of everybody else. What does God say about you? Will God sit there and say, well done, my good and faithful servant? Are your ancestors proud of you? Are your ancestors, man, standing there and giving you a standing ovation? Because they see the work that you put in. Or your ancestors standing there, damn, this motherfucker got distracted. Damn, this motherfucker got caught up in his own bullshit. What are your ancestors saying about you? What is God saying about you? That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Your love. Your God. That's why I say namaste. Because God is within you. God is in you. Every single one of you, God is within you. And so when I say namaste, the God in me sees, recognizes, acknowledges, and cherishes the God in you. But the truth is, the great majority of us don't believe that God is within us. And we live our life like that. The great majority of us are not tapped into God. We're not a reflection of God. We're not a reflection of love. And it shows. It shows. It don't matter all the stuff you say. You could talk all the spiritual, all the religions. You quote the Bible, quote the Quran, quote Buddha, and all this. It don't matter what you say in that regard. Is your light showing? Are you a beacon of hope and love? And it don't matter. There are going to be a lot of self-righteous people that look at you and say, oh, you're tatted up. Oh, you're this and you're that. Oh, you're not a child of God. You're not a chosen. And it's not about what they fucking say. Who the fuck are they? Don't get caught up in the bullshit. You have to be intimately connected to God. You have to be intimately connected to love, to source the universe. Real recognize real. Game recognize game. Love recognize love. Can you see God in you? Can you see love in you? Are you a beacon of love? Most of us, honestly, we're a beacon of hate. We're a beacon of jealousy. We're a beacon of bitterness. Beacon of low self-esteem. Because we've never really tapped into God. We've never really gone within ourselves to discover who we are, how powerful we are. That's why we're so frustrated. That's why we're so full of fear and worry and doubt. Because you're not tapped into God. Because you never really took that journey within yourself to be connected with God, to be connected with the greater version of yourself. And when you tap into God, source, universe, love, man, you're not full of fear. You're not full of doubt, of worry. You know that everything is always working out for your good. All things work together for your good. You may not see how it's going to work out. Man, that don't even bother you. That doesn't even matter to you because you know that it's going to work out. And it's all good. But you have to go within yourself. You have to go down into your gut region where your soul dwells, where your spirit dwells, where God is. God doesn't talk to you up here. God talks down in your gut and your intuition. Man, I pray that I've said something to reveal to you who you are and to let you know that, man, it's all good. It's all good. Stop tripping out on the foolishness. Stop focusing on the bullshit. You didn't come here for that. You came here to be a beacon of hope, a beacon of love. Because you're a chosen one. You're a starseed. You're a light worker. You're a healer. You're a child of the Most High God. I love you. Happy healing. Peace.